Radio Rahim here with none other than the man who has one of the most famous quotes in boxing, the most famous boxer in boxing, and one of the most famous trainers in boxing, Roger Mayweather. Roger, you know, this is, in a long time, one of the first times you've been sitting here and the event's been on, the media's been crushing, and you're not the guy in the corner. Talk to me about what it's like not to be in that role in a Mayweather fight.
Who ain't gonna be in the corner?
Are you, well...
They had me in it, what you mean? Shit, me? I ain't never heard that shit before.
So it's gonna be you and your brother in the corner, you and Singer.
But my brother and my nephew, and my two brothers, my Floyd, Jeff, and me supposed to be in the corner.
Okay, so then I'll rephrase that. How does it feel not to be the lead trainer, the guy who's, you know, the head trainer?
Lead trainer. I'm the one who's been training him every day. The last time I seen, I've been training him every day.
So, okay.
So I don't worry about who do the talking. If a man knows something, it's not a big thing to me. But as far as boxing go, and far as performance go, it ain't nothing but me.
So then what does Floyd Mayweather Sr. bring to the team?
I don't know. Floyd been training his kid since he was a baby, pretty much. But you got to understand, Floyd been with me for 15 years. 15 years and 14 fights. That's how long Floyd been with me. So, and Floyd didn't have, obviously he didn't have big performance with me. He beat De La Hoya with me. He beat Ortiz with me. He beat the kid from Puerto Rico. He beat him with me. He beat Diego Corrales with me. Yeah, I mean, Floyd, I don't worry about that because Floyd know what I can do. So I'm not one of them guys that I don't hate on anybody else that who posed to be better than me. I don't worry about that because all I know is when the time comes to perform, I can make them perform. So I don't worry about that.
No, you're absolutely right. We've heard Floyd on many occasions say that you're the best trainer in the world, that you're his trainer, and it was a bit of a surprise to everyone that he chose to bring his father into this camp.
Well, I think that because he's fighting here. He wanted his uncle. He wanted my brother, his uncle. He wanted Floyd, and he wanted me. He wanted them all to be in the corner. He wanted all of them to be in the corner, so they can all benefit from, you know, his gift. So I think that's what it's about. So I don't think it's so much about me. I don't think it's so much about me or about his dad. It's just that's what he wanted. And since, I mean, remember one thing, the boss is the motherfucker who paid you. So, hey, that's part of it. So that's part of the gift that he got. And I mean, so I don't feel bad about it because, hey, my thing is this. As long as he continues to produce, that's all that counts to me, basically.
You know, obviously your nephew loves you. He's expressed concern about your health. Some people speculated that maybe that was part of the decision. How do you feel? How is your health these days?
Well, I've been training for this fight all this time. So, obvious my health ain't as bad as it's supposed to be because I've been training them all this time.
Turning to the fight itself, you know, this is the first time that we've heard Floyd express any kind of propensity to watch tapes of his opponent. He said that there's no blueprint on how to beat him, but there is a blueprint on how to beat Guerrero. Is he studying Guerrero at all? Are you taking into account how Guerrero fights while you're training for this fight?
When my nephew fight, obviously, they will give him a tape of some form. And, of course, like anything else, you know, he gets the tape, and we gonna we're gonna see what he's got and what he brings to the table. So, I mean, I'm sure we'll get the tape real soon. So, hope we'll get the tape and we'll examine him. And hey, once we examine him, we'll break him down. Then we go from there. That's the whole key.
You and Floyd Mayweather have been undefeated. You've been incredibly successful in this fight game the whole time that you've been together, his whole career, 43 wins. Even in that, people look for criticism. In the Cotto fight, people say Floyd lost a step. He wasn't able to move like he had in the past. Even having won the fight, that criticism has come out. I'd just like for you to address that and whether or not you think Floyd had at all lost a step.
I understand about boxing. A lot of people see something that don't know about boxing. They don't know nothing about boxing.
Know what about boxing?
But at the same time, different fights bring you different styles as to what you supposed to do or how to get to them. So since most people don't even understand about boxing anyway, so they just talk to hear something out of their mouth. They think that because they say something that's right. But they don't even know nothing about boxing anyway. So what difference does it make what they say? The thing of it is, the name of the game is this. You know what that is, don't you?
Win, ain't it?
All right then. That's the key.
Know a little bit about boxing.
That's the key. That's the name of the game. So it ain't so much about, cause every performance ain't gonna be a great performance. Every performance ain't gonna be a great performance. But long as you have greater performance than you have less performance, then that's what's gonna get you over the hump. Because that's when people are gonna decide they're gonna want to see you, and that's what my nephew been doing. He's one of them guys that he performed when he come to fight. He performed. That's what boxing's about.
If Guerrero is to be believed, he says he's going to put pressure on Floyd. We've seen him rough up other fighters, try to be aggressive, stay on the inside. Are you expecting that? Are you training for that?
Well, my thing is this. Guerrero can put in his mind anything he actually want to do. Whatever he want to do. Remember, Floyd is the best fighter out there. So, since he's the best fighter out there, obviously, Floyd got 42, 43 wins, right?
Right.
And he won 8 world titles.
Right.
So obviously, he must know how to fight. Otherwise, he would never won them titles. And he didn't fought every guy that's out there pretty much that people said he couldn't beat. Well, I don't see no different than Guerrero that he's going to pose any threat for Floyd as any other guy. Any other guy that Floyd done fought before. Everybody talk though. Everybody talk. Everybody say they're going to do this, they're going to do that. He got to do it. And the only way you can do it, you got to do it in here. And I ain't never seen nobody outthink my nephew. Not in here, I ain't never seen it.
And lastly, Roger, 6 fights, 30 months, that's what Floyd signed on for.
Right.
In that 30 months, in that 6 fights, as a trainer, who would you like to see him beat before he gets out of the ring, before he hangs it up?
Pacquiao. I like to see him beat Pacquiao last, because you know what? Everybody know what time it is. Floyd, the guy who knocked out Pacquiao, Floyd beat him already. So I like to see him fight Pacquiao, just to shut that mouth. People say, oh, he was scared, Floyd scared of Pacquiao. He's scared of Pacquiao and Marquez knocked him out? I guess he's scared of him.
I could talk to you for hours, but I won't take up that much of your time. Roger, it's a pleasure. It's an honor.
Day, my man.
Radio Rahim with Roger Mayweather.